the late 1500s, Japan was a violent place. Samurai duels were not sport, they were death sentences. Yet, one man stepped in duel after duel and never lost. Not once. More than 60 fights. His name was Miyamoto Musashi. But Musashi didn't become legendary because of his sword. He became legendary because he understood something about the human mind that most people never will. Part 1. The First Duel. Musashi fought his first duel when he was 13 years old. 13. His opponent was a fully grown samurai named Arima Kihei. He was older, stronger, trained. Most boys would have frozen. Musashi didn't. Instead of fighting like a disciplined samurai, he attacked like an animal. Wild, relentless. He beat the man to death with a wooden weapon. That moment changed everything, because Musashi realized something most warriors never do. The real enemy is not the man standing in front of you, it's fear. Part 2. The Lone Warrior. Most samurai serve the Lord. Musashi refused. He chose the life of a ronin, a masterless warrior. No protection, no army, no reputation to hide behind, just skill. He traveled across Japan, challenging the strongest fighters he could find. One by one, they fell. But Musashi wasn't winning because he was the fastest swordsman. He was winning because he was playing a different game, a psychological one. Part 3. The duel that made him a legend. The most famous duel of his life happened on a small island. His opponent was Sasaki Kojiro, one of the most feared swordsmen in Japan. Kojiro used a long blade called the drying pole, a sword longer than normal, deadly. The duel was scheduled at sunrise. Musashi arrived 3 hours late, on purpose. Kojiro stood on the beach waiting, getting angrier every minute. Musashi knew something most fighters forget. Anger destroys precision. During the boat ride to the island, Musashi carved the sword out of ore, wood. When the duel began, Kojiro attacked immediately. Furious, Musashi struck once. The wooden blade cracked Kojiro's skull. The duel lasted seconds, but the real fight had already been won in the mind. Part 4. The Book of Five Rings. After decades of dueling, Musashi disappeared. He retreated into a cave, and there he wrote one of the most famous strategy books ever written, The Book of Five Rings. In it, he explains the mindset that made him unbeatable. The book is divided into 5 principles: earth, water, fire, wind, and void. But one of them stands above the rest. Part 5. The Water Mindset. Musashi believed the most important quality of a warrior was water. Water adapts, it flows, it changes shape depending on what it faces. A rigid fighter breaks, a flexible one survives. Musashi wrote, "The spirit of the warrior must be calm like water, not tense, not emotional, just ready. Because when your mind becomes like water, you can respond to anything." The modern lesson. Most people today lose battles that never required a sword. They lose to distraction, to ego, fear, and comfort. Musashi understood something timeless. Your greatest opponent is not another man. It is the voice in your head that tells you to hesitate, that tells you to avoid discomfort, that tells you to stay small. Musashi defeated over 60 opponents, but the real victory was mastering himself. Because the most dangerous man in the world is not the strongest. It's the man who has nothing left to prove. And that was Miyamoto Musashi.